And we're underway. Kimmich. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely...
He's gone for goal! That is simply breathtaking!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
So, a breakthrough already. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Guerrero. Musiala. Has a go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Guerrero. Nice interception, well timed. McAllister.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Here's Jones. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's well spotted. Chance here to counter. Guerrero. Olise. Done delicately. Goalkeeper's ball. Mohamed Salah. Jones. Well read, nice interception. Well, that has not gone well. Mohamed Salah. And Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah wins the duel this time. Threads one in. Mohamed Salah makes the interception. Van Dijk. Liverpool are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Konate. And Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mohamed Salah. Jones. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now there's a fight. Kane! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Gravenberg.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Played over towards the opposite flank. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Jones.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Musiala driving forward. Musiala. And the shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Everyone, please.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Opts for safety. Guerrero. Kimmich. Olise. Played out wide. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Olise. Oh, that's a key interception. Liverpool still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And that is as far as they're going to go. The muscular approach does pay off here. Mohamed Salah is herring after that one. And it's Salah. Dyer deals with that comfortably.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
And they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Great hit! He's got a goal! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Goal!
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And that's an excellent interception. Jones. Well, that looks a decent ball. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Kimmich delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Well read, and the danger is averted. McAllister. So, what can they make of this? That is ended up in no man's land.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Kimmich.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Olise. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Gakpo. Into the last 5 minutes. Bui. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Lobbed in behind. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Robertson. Gakpo. He's not got that quite right.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Bui.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Salah. Nunez. Oh, he's in! And that could well leave a mark. And that is as far as it goes. Liverpool were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
everybody,
A clear
and
night,
welcome.
all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he's quick to snatch it back. That could spell trouble. He is through here. And he was alert to it. Lima.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Kimmich. Aimed beyond the defence. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Kane! Goal! Bayern Munich!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Kimmich. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Guerrero. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Nunez.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Bayern Munich have reclaimed it. Tries to dink it through. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Kane. Goretzka.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Jones. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Kimmich. Now it's Kane. McAllister. Back into the middle. Goretzka. Now Lima. Kimmich takes control of it and he's on the move. And they win it back again. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Lovely bit of skill. Great work on the overlap. Goretzka. Robertson. And it's Guerrero. Oh, looks a smashing ball. Oh, important interception. Mohamed Salah.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, super ball. It's Kane! Oh, that was no routine save.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Upamecano. Goretzka. Now it's Kane. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Goretzka gets flagged offside. Lima. Kimmich. Now that's well seen too.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's half-time here. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
To the field.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Kimmich. Now it's Laimer. Robertson with a definite foul there.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Got a shot away! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
Alexander-Arnold. It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Gakpo. Liverpool still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Jones. And it's Salah. Upamecano cuts it out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. McAllister. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Time and again they are repelled. Van Dijk. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Laimer. Bayern Munich are looking to break at pace. Played out to the right. Van Dijk. Oh, there's a probing ball. Jones.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Gakpo does really well to win the ball there. Laimer. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Jones. Coming on to replace him is
Stanisic. Great hit!
Taking place.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. That looks a cracking ball. He's got away. Mohamed Salah. And here's Gakpo. He's had a shot. He's scored. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Number 38, coming on the field is number 3.
Liverpool grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
And that's definitely not his best.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Lima. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Five minutes left on the clock. Now it's Lima. McAllister. Gakpo. Upamecano deals with that comfortably.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And he's picked out the run.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Tries to dink it in. That is good alertness. That pass has been well intercepted. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Well, both managers would have preferred not to go this far, but here we are. It's about nerve control now.
And it will be decided by the melodrama of penalties. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. Big character, big moment, big save.
Well, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
That's how it's done, he made the keeper commit.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times, never looked like missing.
So this one to restore parity. Great stop, and the keeper punches the air.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Off the post.
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
Liverpool are looking to keep pace here.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Musiala is third in line.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Liverpool looking to draw level.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Dyer comes up, their fourth taker. Oh, he's missed it, he's hit the post!
Oh, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
Elliott is the fifth volunteer.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
The margin of error is 0. Saved it! And that's that! Liverpool have come through in the most dramatic fashion, and the show goes on. The ultimate test of nerve and mettle. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome
gorgeous
to the
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash.
And the finish! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, the balance and close control on his run was really sweet. The finish left a sour taste.
Great defending, strong and determined. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. It's Gundogan! No, he's missed it.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Robertson. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5.
Haaland! He gets big! Harmlessly behind.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Alexander-Arnold. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Right. And here's Haaland. Jones.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nunez, he is onto this. Mohamed Salah, there's the shot! There it is! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
In with the challenge. Guardiola goes on a charge down the left. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that is expertly dealt with. Gundogan. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Now it's Gundogan. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
And De Bruyne!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah. And Konate. That's the throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, super ball. And he'll shoot here! They've scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Oh, it's Gundogan. Haaland. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And reclaimed it in a trice. And there is the half-time whistle. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, they can break here. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. Jones. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Oh, this looks sharp. Threads one in. Salah crosses.
That's just playing it safe and simple. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Gundogan. That's a good ball out wide. Gundogan. Right, given the lift of his goal. Jones.
The attendance
It's a
for
sweet
this
ball
match
there.
was 29,950.
And here's the chance to counter. Robertson. So what can they make of this? Oh, it's Gundogan. Gundogan. Good purposeful running this. Gundogan! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
This is their second corner of the game.
Jones. Coming on the field is number 19. Substitutions taking place.
And now they can spring out of defence. Liverpool do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And here's De Bruyne. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Gundogan! Played towards the front line. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Short changes him with that pass. Rodri. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Substitution.
De Bruyne taking charge of the dead ball. And it's De Bruyne. He's going for goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Pressing high and with purpose. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Akanji promptly onto that, and that is that. Chance here to counter. That's a nicely weighted pass.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Salah. Fiddles it through. Nunez. He's got away. He's in, surely! Tries a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Coming on to replace him is number
Cleared away.
14.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That has been knocked clear.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Liverpool desperately searching for the winner here. Now it's Foden. Stones. Liverpool can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Foden. And it's Stones. And here's Foden. And that's it, nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Well, both managers would have preferred not to go this far, but here we are. It's about nerve control now.
And so they prepare themselves to settle it from the spot. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. No! Denied remarkably!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
De Bruyne is a picture of calm despite the moment.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Liverpool are looking to him to tie things up. Denied by the crossbar.
He didn't need to cut things so finely.
This to put them 2 up. And that doubles their lead. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper and he guessed wrong.
This to double their advantage. And in with absolute accuracy. And he's put them 2 in front. Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. No, he's missed! And that is it! Liverpool fall short in the lottery that is the penalty shootout. As cruel as that is, the two sides had been inseparable after 2 hours of action. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And We have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Rodri. And that is a little undercooked. Gakpo. Oh, shooting chance! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now, what about a counter-attack? Liverpool are already ahead, the perfect start.
Well, they've gained the upper hand for a number of reasons, and they have every reason to kick on now.
Gravenberg, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Gakpo. Turns back here, probably the best option. Diaz. Gakpo. He's cut it out. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Guardiola calmly anticipates.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's De Bruyne. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Akanji spots it and intercepts. Nicely aimed pass. Right. Oh, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Bruyne! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter, certainly the way he's been playing.
Gundogan, right. Now it's De Bruyne. He's had a hit! It's there! They are right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Haaland. Haaland! That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gakpo. Gakpo. Pass is just off target.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he's had a hit! And yet another chance goes for... And the half-time whistle goes. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. No reported change to either side during the break. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he was alert to it. He's looking wide. Chance here to counter. Diaz in acres of space out wide. Right. Oh, good spread. And it's Gundogan. Looks to clip it forward. Alisson can pick that up. Good spot, he's seen the run. And the counter is on. Oh, that's fabulous. Goalkeeper's ball.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
28,997.
Robertson. Oh, he's in! Gundogan did well to stay calm there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Looking for the runner. Gundogan. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Jones. Right. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Gakpo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Is number 19. Substitutions taking place.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Works it forward, and here's Diaz. Diaz is on a run down the left wing. He's shifting through the gears here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. This is promising.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And the pass is intercepted.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Akanji can get it clear. Matheus Nunes. Now De Bruyne. Rodri. And here's Mohamed Salah. Played out wide. Mohamed Salah. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
McAllister, spread out to the left. He's had it taken off him. Matheus Nunes making good progress on the right-hand side. He's Matheus Nunes. And the shot! De Bruyne! That's tremendous! And that has raised the roof!
The goal scorer.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Number 17. De Bruyne.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Number 14.
He has found the way through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, well played, well played. And it's played forward. And that will be the final act. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So off we go then. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gavi. Oh no, this does not look good. It's a throw-in. Barcelona making their first change very early on.
Look, to make a change this early, Peter, is not the norm. He seems to be unhappy about it, and I sympathise. I think he's been harshly treated.
McAllister. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker, not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or, indeed, getting too comfortable.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a shade optimistic. And he's found a way past. It's Lewandowski! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
McAllister. Fermin. Fermin was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pedri. Liverpool yet to have an attempt on goal. Diaz. And that's an errant pass. Ball is over the line. That is good strength. Oh, sweet feet. Koundé, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that is expertly dealt with. McAllister. Robertson. No, that's been intercepted. He's looking to set free a runner. Plays a sharp little ball here. Jones. Spread out to the left. Now that looks a decent ball. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. That's a little off target. Now it's Lewandowski. Valde. Ansu Fati. Fermin. Fermin had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
And he's intervened well there. Out to the left it goes. Valde. Mohamed Salah. Pedri. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Now it's Lewandowski. Jones. And Robertson. Played out to the right. Looking for the runner. And Dijk deals with that comfortably. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Lewandowski! The keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Martinez wins the duel this time. Fermin. And the first half is done. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Reflections on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. And here's Lewandowski.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Diaz. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Rafinha, looking for options for movement. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Jones, over to the left. Diaz. And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Lewandowski. Gakpo. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Nice big chance! It's in! And that could well be the winner!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless. It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. How about the weight of...
Great chance! He scored! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Gets his pass away. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that is a little undercooked. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Played back in. Oh, that's nice. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, that's Pablo Torre! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
He has found the way through. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a...
Marcó en el minuto 3 el dorsal 22. ¡Gol! Marcó en el minuto 11 el dorsal 9. Habrá 3 minutos de descuento. La asistencia a este partido asciende a 70.987 espectadores. ¡Gol! Marcó en el minuto 72 el dorsal 9. 2 minutos de descuento.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a bit...
Hits one! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Jorginho. Zinchenko. And the ball's a good one here. It's Gabriel Jesus! And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
And that's been intercepted.
That was what...
He's had a shot! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
An act of charity gratefully received. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Gabriel Jesus. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Decent hit! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Alexander-Arnold has created one goal already. Gravenberg. Alexander-Arnold. Good spot, he's seen the run, and they can counter here. Merino. Rice. Merino, and he's being shifted off it. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Jorginho. Here's Jones to McAllister. Jorginho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's a little off target. Oh, good spread. And that's gone loose. Robertson. Gravenberg. And it's Salah. And Mohamed Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Darwin. Merino looking to add to his goal. And he cuts out the supply. Nunez. Rice. Now White. Jorginho. Now Zinchenko. Rice. And Jorginho. For Rice. Merino. Zinchenko.
Zinchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
There will be 1 minute added time.
In comes the cross. Shot a goal! And he's gone looking for safety. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side.
Substitution.
It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Rice. Jones. Short changes him with that pass. White. Zinchenko. And the pass is intercepted. Zinchenko! Oh, this is a great position. Played out to the left flank, and here's the chance to counter. Nicely aimed pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Big chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. Merino! And that was very necessary. Great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
White. Well, that is one way to stop him. Merino. Oh, that's well spotted. Konate. That could spell trouble. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Robertson. McAllister. Chance here to counter. And Robertson. This ended up in no man's land. Mohamed Salah, and he's certainly onside here. Has a go! It's run loose, who's going to get there? This time, surely! And he hits the net! And they're back in front! Jones at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Liverpool take the lead. Lewis Skelly. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the finish! That is decidedly lacking.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Number 17,
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Jones taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
There's the shot! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their
Chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
substitution on the field, number 38.
Liverpool making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Havertz. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He won't be happy with that one. Let's a look and place it forward. Nunez! That is a great... Now the finish! So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Number 18.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Alexander-Arnold.
The hostilities have already resumed.
Number 14.
Liverpool conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Havertz. Havertz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, good spread. Kivior kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rice. Oh, good-looking ball. Partey. Ødegaard. The ball has bounced loose now. Now Timber. Arsenal looking to pass their way through, looking for the run. Chiesa picks it up out wide. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
McAllister. Robertson. Half-time, extra time.
Please take this opportunity.
Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Interesting ball. Chiesa. And he's taking no chances there. And that's a good ball. And the shot! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
And now the breakaway. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Partey. I think we're just about done here. Can he get it through? There's the hit! And it's in! They have stolen level at the last! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
All square again into the real chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! That's that, the end. Liverpool can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
And as you can see, we've already started here. He's going for goal! Gakpo. Liverpool have it back and can go again. Looking for the runner. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That has been slung wide.
That was lovely, that.
Robertson is in a really good position out wide. Nunez. It's a really well-measured ball. First quarter of an hour gone. Liverpool are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Could move up a gear here. Rice. Spread it left. Now it's Darwin. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gabriel Jesus. Oh, that's nice. Has a look up and drives it forward. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Jorginho. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Alexander-Arnold. Good spot, he's seen the run. And the flag has stayed down. Decent hit! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Merino. Gabriel Jesus! Looking here to chip it through. Not the most accurate pass. McAllister, and here's the chance to counter. Now a searching ball that into space. Rice is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Merino. Shot could be on. It's Gabriel Jesus! Well, now it's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught napping! So, what can they make of this? Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Jones.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Zinchenko. Alexander-Arnold. And the first half is done. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So... Gabriel Jesus! Nice interception, well timed. Jones.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And he's intervened well there. Rice. Now White. White hurtling down that right flank. Jorginho. McAllister.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Jones. Oh, and he's through the middle. And he's running through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Gravenberg does really well to win the ball there. That's a shade optimistic. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless.
Look, it's a run defence is this like, but the timing has to be spot on.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Rice. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Played back in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rice. White. Jones. And they can counter here. He's picked his way through.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
White.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Played out to the right. Rice. And he welcomes it in. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Arsenal showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling...
It's Gabriel Jesus! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Arsenal really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Number 17, Jones. Number 18, number 10. Coming on the field,
Gravenberg.
number 19.
Endo.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Taking place.
Odegaard. And here's Havertz. Hits one! He's got a goal! Finally the breakthrough!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Out to the left it goes. He's a sharp little ball here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And there goes the final whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Cristante.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Shifted it to the flank. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's going to go a long way. Indonesia controlling the possession in this early phase. He's tried one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Paredes.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Dybala. Indonesia are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Looking for options for movement. Lefebvre. Dybala. Chance to shoot now. Decent chance. And we have our very first corner. And a header! He scored! What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Cristante, that's a little off target.
Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Is there any support? He might not need it. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, and he's through the middle. Paredes. Lefebvre. And the counter is on. To Cristante. Goes looking wide. Lefebvre. Oh, good ball. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. That's a sharp pass. Piscini. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Piscini. And he cuts out the supply. Could move up a gear here. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
It's a sweet ball, that. Well, they could break here. Lefebvre. Cristante, who's set up one goal so far. And Mosso makes the interception. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Pretty robust defending.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. And this, an opportunity to pull level. What a save from Ryan! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Shot a goal! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Indonesia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Great chance! And he hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Chance! And it's there! And they are
The
pulling
attendance
clear
for this
here.
match was 71,649.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that could set him on his way. Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! And they are right back within touch! How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And that is expertly dealt with. So, what can they make of this? Passing is crisp and sharp. Shomorodov. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Zalewski. And the finish! He should have put that one away.
Shomurodov is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Zalewski.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Back into the middle. Moved on forwards. Has a look and plays it forward. He's got away. He's cut it out. Zalewski. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Gets into some space. Cleared away. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Indonesia presented with a golden opportunity here. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. And that's one back! The time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Indonesia give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Pellegrini. And that is a little undercooked.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's good and there goes the final whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.